What if I told you that one of humanity's most incredible journeys wasn't a trip into space but a voyage straight down into the Earth itself? While we gaze at the stars and dream of other planets, there's a profound mystery right beneath our feet, and the ultimate proof of that is the Kola Superdeep Borehole. This isn't just any hole, this is the deepest we have ever dug into our own planet. Located in the desolate Arctic landscape of northwestern Russia, this project was the Soviet Union's answer to the space race, a mad, brilliant scientific scramble to pierce the Earth's crust. For over 2 decades, from 1970 to 1992, a team of determined scientists and engineers drilled not for oil but purely for knowledge. And what they found there shattered long-held textbooks and revealed a world stranger than any science fiction. The numbers alone are staggering. The final depth reached in 1989 was an almost unimaginable 12,262 meters, that's over 7.5 miles deep. To put that in perspective, the deepest part of the ocean, the Mariana Trench, is about 11,000 meters deep. This man-made hole is deeper. If you dropped Mount Everest into it, the peak would still be over a mile below the surface. But the true magic of the Kola Superdeep Borehole wasn't just the depth, it was the treasure trove of discoveries made on the way down. Scientists expected to find what they called the Conrad discontinuity, a boundary where granite would transition into a layer of basalt. They never found it. Instead, they found that the granite just kept going, and that the rock at those incredible depths was fractured, porous, and most astonishingly, filled with water. This wasn't surface water that had trickled down, this was mineral-rich water trapped in the rocks. Crystal structure, a form of water we never knew existed at such depths. But the surprises didn't stop with water. As they analyzed the rock cores brought up from the abyss, they found something that rewrote the book on biology microscopic fossils. These weren't just a few scattered cells, they were the preserved remains of 24 ancient species of plankton encased in organic compounds, and perfectly preserved despite being under immense heat and pressure for 2 billion years. It was proof that life existed far deeper and in far more extreme conditions than we ever thought possible. And then there was the heat. The temperature at the bottom of the hole was a blistering 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees, nearly twice what scientists had predicted. This extreme heat, combined with the surprising plasticity of the rock at that depth, it behaved more like a plastic than a brittle solid, made further drilling impossible. Their drills simply couldn't function, and the rock would flow back into the hole. And so in the early 1990s, the drilling stopped. The project was eventually shut down and the site abandoned, leaving behind a modest, rusting metal cap bolted shut, the only barrier between our world and the deepest man-made point on Earth. The Kola Superdeep Borehole never reached the mantle, its ultimate goal, but its legacy is profound. It taught us that our planet is far more dynamic, complex, and resilient than our models suggested. It showed us a hidden biosphere and a hydrosphere we never knew existed. It was a testament to human curiosity, a daring dig into the unknown that yielded more questions than answers. It reminds us that the final frontier isn't always in the stars, sometimes it's right below us, waiting to be explored. If you're fascinated by these incredible journeys into the unknown, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Let us know in the comments what other incredible scientific expeditions you'd like us to cover next.